On October 20th, there was a Board of Tax Appeals case in Columbus relating to Duke South Afton, which is the Design Within Reach property, part of the disastrous South Afton project that is delivering less than 25% of the promised jobs at the inception of the project. The property in question was purchased by the county for $20,000 an acre. It was sold to Duke South Afton for $30,000 an acre, but was valued by Linda Fraley, the auditor, at $4,800 an acre, and then subject to a TIF that was actually put in place after the county had sold the land and after the county had collected $1.4 million as a purchase price for the land in a wire transfer. The beginning of the hearing had 40 minutes of dead time when the hearing officer left the room when I wanted to film the meeting. She came back, and that is where we pick up here. As you watch and listen, be sure to read the captions that I added to the video.
So, you ready to go on the record? All right. If you could please not turn the camera on if it isn't already.
It's on now.
It's on now. Okay, could you turn it off so we can go on the record? So, you ready to go on the record? All right. If you could please not turn the camera on if it isn't already.
It's on now.
It's on now. Okay, could you turn it off so we can go on the record?
No. Why would I turn it off?
Okay, well we can go on the record real quick. All right, oh wait, I'm sorry, let's go off record, we'll just have this conversation. Okay, so, I just wanted to note, that you've turned on the video camera? Mm-hmm. Okay. I reviewed the docket and it does not appear that a request for media access was filed. There's multiple concerns, including the fact that the recording can pick up on privileged or confidential information. So the recording will not be permitted outside of the transcript, which will be provided by the transcriptionist today. That is the official record. So we're asking you to turn off the video.
I believe that this body's under the Open Meetings Act, not the rules of superintendents, in which case you can't keep me from filming the meeting.
This isn't a meeting, this is a hearing.
It doesn't matter, they're under the Open Meetings Act.
Under Rule 8, we control the record, so we'd ask that you turn off the video camera today.
Okay, I just want to, maybe you want to check with somebody else on that whether this body's under the Open Meetings Act, because you're not allowed to have rules that restrict filming when you're under the Open Meetings Act. And my understanding is you are under the Open Meetings Act, not the rules of superintendents like a court would be. So a court can do what you're saying, but you're not a court.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and if you want to submit something in writing after we have the hearing, you'd be more than welcome to, but I'm going to ask you if you can please turn off the video camera so we can start the hearing.
Well, then I'd ask the hearing be continued until you can determine whether I legally can record this meeting or not, because I think you'll be violating the Open Meetings Act if you do not allow me to record the meeting.
I'm going to ask you one more time to please turn it off.
Under what legal basis?
I've already stated my legal basis.
You haven't stated a legal basis.
You're refusing to turn it off. If you don't turn it off, we're not going to have the hearing today.
Okay, and then that's what I just said. Then you should figure out what the rules are, because I believe that you're under the Open Meetings Act, not the rules of superintendents. Under the rules of the Open Meetings Act, a hearing can be filmed.
Will you turn it off?
No, I guess I keep saying the same thing. Is I believe that you're under the Open Meetings Act, not under the rules of superintendents. I heard that you were refusing to turn it off.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Sure.
Can we all approach, or just one person?
Sorry again. All right, you're ready to go on the record. All right, let's go on the record. All right, this is a hearing before the Board of Tax Appeals, State of Ohio, relative to an appeal styled Christopher Hicks versus Clermont County Board of Revision and Duke Realty South Afton LLC, having been assigned Board of Tax Appeals case number 2021-1112. This hearing is being convened in the offices of the Board of Tax Appeals on the 24th floor of the Road State Office Tower in Columbus, Ohio, on October 20th at approximately 10:27 a.m. before Mary Therese Bridge, Attorney Examiner for the Board of Tax Appeals. Will the appellant's representative, will the appellant please enter their appearance by name, mailing address, and telephone number?
Christopher R. Hicks, 444 Woodwick Court, Woodwick, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45255, 513-289-4341.
Thank you. Will counsel for appellees please enter their appearance?
Brian Shrive, SHRIV, like Victor E., Clermont County Prosecuting Attorney, on behalf of the Board of Revision, Clermont County Board of Revision, Board of Clermont County Auditor.
Thank you.
My address is 101 East Main Street, second floor, Batavia, Ohio, 45103, 513-732-817.
My name is Sam Scoggins, counsel for Applee Duke Realty South Afton LLC. My office address is 5082 Worcester, Wooster Road, Unit 200, Cincinnati, Ohio 45226. Phone number 513-703-7829.
Thank you. And I would like to note that before we went on the record, we had a conversation, and the board notes that appellant has set up a video camera. The board has reviewed its docket, and it does not appear that appellant has filed a request for media access. There are many concerns, including the fact that recording can pick up privileged or confidential information. The board has also conferred with its counsel on this point. So the board will not permit recording today outside of the transcript, which will be created by the transcriptionist, who is here today. That is the official record. So I would ask one more time if you would turn off the video recording.
Under how and what basis can this meeting not be allowed to be filmed when Board of Revision meetings are allowed to be filmed? You're not a court. Media requests are not part of the Open Meetings Act. So I fail to find, so I would request then that we pause this hearing and you get an AG opinion on whether the Board of Tax Appeals is allowed to prohibit recording, because as I said again and again in the side discussion, you're under the Open Meetings Act, not the rules of superintendents, and you're not permitted to have rules that are in conflict with the Open Meetings Act. And what privileged information would be revealed here that's not being captured in the transcript in the first place?
Your Honor, on behalf of both appellees, we object to any legal argument being made by the appellant, who is not an attorney independent in practice in the state of Ohio, in accordance with the board rules. Legal arguments made by non-attorneys is not permitted.
Okay. So I will say that if anyone has concerns today, they can provide those in writing later. And since we asked you to turn it off and you've refused, therefore, as I mentioned when we were talking earlier, under Rule 8, we control the record. We asked you to turn it off, you've refused. And our counsel has said that placement can cause issues where information on counsel table, other information can be disclosed via video that perhaps wouldn't be over written transcript. Therefore, the hearing is concluded, and we will review the record of everything that's been presented today. Thank you very much. We can go off the record.
I don't mean any disrespect, but I think it would be good for you to get an AG opinion on whether you're allowed to have rules that conflict with the Open Meetings Act.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, thanks everyone.
Appreciate it.